So I'm getting the Hadoukens okay now, but I can't seem to get the Shoryukens right. Oh damn it, oh, cheating b****. So my gaming journey began in the 80s. My first computer was a Amstrad CPC 464. I remember asking my dad to buy me one, and we bought a second-hand one. From then onwards, I've pretty much been through every single computer or gaming console. So started from the Amstrad, moved on to the Amiga 500. I can't remember what I got after that. I think it was a Super Nintendo, but it was a great import. After that, my little brother got a Sega Mega Drive. Around about that period was what I would call the golden age of gaming for me. I remember hearing about the Sega Saturn. I was so excited, and I placed an order, and in fact it wasn't made by Sega, it was made by JVC, so it's called the V Saturn, and I got that along with Virtua Fighter and Daytona USA. Not soon after that, the PlayStation came out. At that time I had both the V Saturn, or the Sega Saturn, and the Sony PlayStation. After that, I believe, and I regret doing it, I believe I got an Atari Jaguar. I only had it for a few months, and I think it was around that time I also started to realise that I get motion sickness from certain types of games. After that, I went through, you know, a period of getting the Nintendo 64, the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2 came out, the Dreamcast came out, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, the Wii U. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro is the most recent one, which is just sitting behind me there. Xbox 360. I don't think I got the Xbox One. That kind of got me thinking a few years ago, you know, maybe I should just spend less money on buying, you know, new consoles and new games, and maybe just play the games I still am able to play without getting motion sickness, and games that I still have really fond memories of. So that led me to looking at, you know, like a kind of a retro gaming solution a couple of years ago, and I came across the Odroid XU4. Tried it a few months ago and it worked a treat. I've been mostly using an Xbox 360 wired controller. I've also got a PS4 DualShock 4. What I really started thinking about was, wouldn't it be great if I could get like a, you know, like an arcade stick. I didn't want to spend like too much, but I also didn't want something, you know, like really cheap that, you know, I wouldn't really enjoy using. I spent a few days looking online, you know, what arcade sticks there are. Then I came across the Razer Panthera EVO, which is designed for PlayStation 4. It can work on a PC, so if it works on a PC, it can probably work on the Odroid. So it came through today. Here it is. So I'll just show you all around the box, and then we'll open it up and see what's inside. That's the front of the box. Nothing much, just a nice blue box. Nothing really around the sides. Just on the back you've got the 3D rendering of the joystick, along with some information around on each element. So that's it. So I think let's crack this open. So in the box you get the arcade stick, so it's wrapped in this kind of a foam, and then you get some paperwork in here. So let's just have a quick fact. It's a simple congratulations message. In here you've also got some nice Razer stickers. I wish they were blue to match the arcade stick. And then yeah, just a simple instruction manual. Right, let's take these pads off and get this unwrapped. Okay, here we go, that's the arcade stick. This actually looks really nice. Weight wise, again, really nice weight to this. Bring it closer to the screen. So it's got a plastic cover at the top. There are 6 screws, 3 at this side, 3 at the top. You unscrew them from the bottom, and then that top panel comes off, and underneath that artwork that you see, that's just that can be replaced. So there's a website. I'll put a link in the description. You can basically send them your own artwork, or they already have some pre-printed ones, and they will then send you a new piece of artwork that you can replace this with. So all the cutouts are in the exact places you need them to be. So that's the bottom of the arcade stick. So nothing much to it. These 6 screws need to be removed if you want to take the top off, and if you want to change any of the components inside. You also need to take this bung hole out, and there's another screw down there. You need to unscrew that as well. That lets you then unscrew the ball head of the joystick, so you can then replace it. These are like foam pads, so they provide a bit of grip. So in terms of the joystick, as you can see, it's got the PlayStation 4 layout. So you've got the PlayStation button, that's a touchpad. Then you've got your L3 and R3 buttons here. This is a dip switch. Here's a lock switch, so that if you want to lock these top buttons, you can do. You've got a volume button, and I believe you hold that down and then you move the joystick down to change the volume. Here's a mute button, and then you've got your options and share buttons here. As you'd expect, you've got your cross, triangle, square, circle, and then you've got your R1, R2, L1, L2 buttons here. So the cable is down here in this hatch. This is on a spring loaded, so it just closes by itself, which is quite nice. And the cable is in here, so it's quite nicely wrapped. Now, a couple of things I've seen online which have been misleading. So there are people saying, oh, you know, this bit here, it doesn't fit in flush, it's hard to close the lid. That's not true. The idea is to push it all the way inside, so until you hear it pop, you push that into this kind of wedge here, and then you push it all the way until you hear it click. There. But that's it clicked in now. So if I now move this out of the way, you can see that closes really nicely. Now that cable's in there, you know, it doesn't get in the way of this flap at all. So in terms of like the feel of the joystick, let's have a listen. First impressions, it actually feels really nice. It's got a nice kind of, you know, like that kind of mechanical clicking noise, but it's not like an offensive clicking noise. So one thing to mention is that joystick is a Sanwa joystick, but the buttons aren't. The buttons are actually Razer's own design. So yeah, so let's plug this in and have a little play and see how it feels here. So I've just set the arcade stick up. It's connected to my Odroid, which is just sitting over here. It's just a tiny little machine, you won't even see it from that distance. This is the first time I'm doing a kind of screen recording. I don't really have any way of doing screen capture. So this is a collection of MAME ROMs as well as the FBA ones as well. We've got a list of games here on the left hand side, and this is your almost like game information panel. I spent a lot of time on this, and I think about 98% I've got all the video previews and the descriptions okay. So once you move to a new system, down here at the bottom it shows you how many games are available. So if I go back to arcade, I've got 349 games. Let's hit the start button. So the joystick's working well. I can go left, right, select my character, codename Eagle. So what are the buttons? Shoot, jump. That's pretty much it. So I'm using the bottom two buttons here. The X is shoot and circle is jump. Oh. It's actually quite nice. So anyway, let's come out of that, show you some of the good stuff. Super Nintendo, there's loads of games here, 1006 games. Let's have a quick look. Oh my god, there's loads here. Oh, remember that, Spin Dizzy Worlds, that was amazing. And you've got Star Fox. I loved Star Fox. Again, you know, when I talked about like the golden age of gaming, Star Fox was one of those as well. funny enough, 3D, but didn't get motion sickness. So one thing I've noticed, I was just resting my finger on that, the circle button, and sometimes I find that even though I haven't pressed anything, it kind of activates. So I'll need to have a little play around with that to see whether it's actually me or if it's just something that the joystick does randomly. Because I've not experienced that with the PlayStation joypad or the Xbox 360 controller. The arcade stick feels really nice. I mean, it's just big enough for you to like rest your hands on, but it's not like too high or it's too wide that's taking up like loads and loads of disk space. It's just about the kind of the right format. So I'm impressed. Razer have made a really good product here. Wow, that's so nice. It takes a while to figure out which button is the fire button, so in this case it's the square one. Okay. Alright, okay, square and X is for your secondary weapon. This is actually a really nice looking game. Oh, shaft of light coming through again. Oh wow, that is really nice. I like that. I'm trying to find the options for this. It looks like this has been scaled up. It's not your default resolution. It looks a lot higher. Okay, clearly I need to map the buttons because I can't move the character, but I can hit the triangle to crack the whip and the jump button is square, but there's no way to move my character. Neo Geo, always wanted a Neo Geo. And actually this is one of the reasons I got the arcade stick for. It was to play games like Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury, and or even the the Metal Slug games. They were amazing. Just gonna run the old arcade game again just to make sure that the stick is working. See, working here, I think it's just a configuration thing. I need to go into each system and allow the stick to work. Did I have any bombs? No, no bombs. Ah, damn it. Oh, Wonder Boy. It makes me smile. Sorry, wrong button. Makes me smile even now. Add some credits. And then... okay, I have to start again. I have to unplug the Xbox controller because that was in conflicting with the stick. So now I've unplugged it, now it's working fine. So let's figure out the buttons. X is jump. In fact, that's all you really need, isn't it? So you go boop, and then there's a banana, jump, then there's the egg, you've got the hammer, circle is the hammer, jump, hammer, hammer, banana, oh, got it, banana. Oh, missed my banana. No vitality. Oh yeah, because my thingy ran out, that's why. Missed it. Ah, I missed my thing. Oh, damn it. That was actually quite good fun. Let's try Street Fighter. No, this is the one where I wanted to lay the buttons out the way I want them. And I'll see, I think I'm pretty sure I saved it. So, low punch, medium punch, hard punch, yeah. Low kick, medium kick, and then hard kick, yeah. Oh, I'm struggling to do a Shoryuken. Damn it. Blanca. Oh. Oh, I used to be able to do a Shoryuken, you know, just like that. No. God damn it. Oh, I don't think I've landed a single hit on him. Can't even do a Hadouken, it's just so twitchy. I think what it is I'm also sitting a bit low, so let me just raise my seat. Where's my... Right, Blanca, let's kick your ass. There you go. The Shoryukens are a bit hard for me to do right now. Yeah! I always used to find I played better when I was on the right hand side rather than the left. It's my little sneaky kind of attacks I used to do was like jump kick and then sweep. Then there was oh. So I'm getting the Hadoukens okay now, but I can't seem to get the Shoryukens right. Oh damn it! Oh, cheating. Oh stop! See, I knew it was every time he starts to get to the end, he starts to walk backwards. It means he's gonna do a that kind of rolling thing. Oh, Gaio! Oh, I love that music. Fucking cheating. Jeez. I can't do a Shoryuken at all. Really struggling. What was it? I mean, I know the movement. Right, that. Oh, jammy get. That was fun. That was really good fun. Again. Gail. Come on, Gail. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, okay. I think I'm... Mother... Oh, okay, just gonna have a wee break. That was really good. Oh, remember Shinobi? Shinobi was absolutely amazing. It's actually, you know, when compared to games now, yes, it might feel a bit simplistic. You just had to jump and fire, but it was all about timing with these old games. You know, it's pixel perfect timing of your jumps and your enemies, kind of, you know, killing them. So, was the music on this was amazing. Oh, didn't want to do that. Wasted my magic. Oh, I get so stressed out with this game because the points where you need to jump is almost like the developers knew that's where you're going to jump, and that's where the bullets or, you know, the bad guys are. And I'm still trying to, you know, like remember the controls. It's all about muscle memory, and I think it's difficult right now. Is like I keep thinking, I keep hitting the jump button when I want to hit fire and fire when I want to do jump. So once I get more familiar with it, I think then it'll be alright. So yeah, there was three times he fires, and then he kind of reloads. There you go. Oh, big Shogun guy. I always used to, I don't know why, I just jumped there for some reason. Oh, music is just phenomenal. Oh, you gotta have that tight. Oh, that music is phenomenal. Oh, I could see that bullet coming towards me in that stuff. Sake. Oof, almost messed that one up. It's a pressure, a few guys watching me. That's all it is. So I think that's given you a kind of quick overview of the kind of the retro gaming system and the arcade stick. It's a lovely stick. I must admit I was hesitant buying it because it's not cheap. You know, it's not a small amount of money, but I think the amount of fun I've had just recording this video and playing those games for a brief period, I think you know, like, I should get a lot of play out of this. And I can certainly see me enjoying this style of gaming rather than, you know, your PlayStations and your Xboxes. I know PlayStation 5s are later this year, and I know I'm already thinking I'm not going to buy that on day one. I might leave that till like next year. So thanks for watching. I know it's quite a lengthy video. I hope you got something out of that. If you have any questions on, you know, whether it's setting up the Odroid, if you've got any more questions on the arcade stick, ask away and I'll try to answer all the questions that I can.